My name is Sophie Flux and I run a company called Animal Aiders. We provide veterinary-led dog first aid courses all over the UK. Today I'm going to talk about eye injuries. Eyes are exceptionally precious. If you notice anything that seems unusual about your dog's eyes, then it's worth consulting a vet about them. If your dog suffers from an eye injury, your dog may even lose their eye if you don't act quickly enough. So it's always worth speaking to a vet about it. Signs that there's something wrong with your eye include runniness, swelling, the fact perhaps that your dog might not wish to open its eye, or even that there's something hanging out of the eye. If there is something hanging out of the eye, please don't try and pull it out. This might be because it in fact belongs to the eye itself, and for some reason something has pulled it out, but you mustn't continue then to try and remove it. You need to just get your dog in the car and take it to the vets. If however it's just slightly runny, or you think it might have a little bit of sand blown into it, then you can of course treat the eye yourself, putting saline onto a swab or trickling saline over the dog's eye. Please monitor your dog's eye. If it doesn't seem to be getting any better, or you think it's getting worse, phone the vet, tell them what's happened, and then please go and visit them, because your dog does need its eyes to get around and enjoy its life. Injuries to eyes may be caused by the dog running through a hedge quickly and it being scratched by a twig or a thorn even. It could also be caused by your dog having a fight, maybe with a cat. Cats are really good at being able to target a dog's eyes and scratch them. Another thing that might cause injury to your eye is a chemical poisoning, such as sprays within a field, or in fact just water being splashed up from the road. If there's something in that water, it might get into the eye and cause irritation. Pollen is another thing that can cause injury to your dog's eye, and some dogs do suffer from hay fever, so it's worth keeping a check on that, especially in the summer months. Another thing that can affect your dog's eyes are things such as powders, concrete powder or cement. If people are working in the road, something might get into your dog's eye as you casually walk past. So it's always worth keeping a check on your dog's eye if you think it's in a particularly dusty atmosphere or something like that. Another thing that people might notice in their dogs if they have a particularly short-nosed dog is that an eye from a dog can in fact prolapse. Now it's not how people imagine, say in Halloween films where the eye bulges out down on dangly things. In fact, what the prolapse eye is just when the eye just slightly comes out of where it should be and comes beyond the eye orbital bone structure. If you think that your dog's eye is looking bulgier than normal, you must act quickly, get a swab, soak it in saline, place it over the dog's eye, trying to keep that eye as moist as possible, get in the car and go to the vets. By doing this, you are far more likely to save your dog's eye. So please, if you think your dog's eye is looking particularly bulgy, please get to a vet as soon as possible. On a regular basis, you should be checking your dog's eyes. If they ever have bits of discharge in there, bits of sleep dust as such, then it's fine for you to wipe them gently with a swab which has saline on it to wash it away. If however you think that the dog's eye is looking worse than normal, if it's looking slightly red, I would always consult your vet, because you don't want to risk anything with eyes. If your dog is suffering from an eye injury and you want to get them to the vets, then the best thing to do is to put an Elizabethan collar on your dog. I know dogs don't seem to like this collar of shame, as it has been known, but it does prevent your dog causing any further damage to the eye when you're taking them to the vet. So if you do have an Elizabethan type collar, it is worth using on dogs which are suffering from eye injuries.